his queen. Left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more than forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think
You're looking live at the Link. Welcome, football fans, to Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. Second down. They go to Barkley again. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing here, Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Toss play to Barkley. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the pistol, Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Run right, throwing deep. He's got it down the sideline. Well, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Pass is good at the 9. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. It was just job well done.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They're going to throw first play with Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Baker. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's 2nd down coming up.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Jump off caught by his back. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Azeez Ojulari getting there for the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Once more, it's Mayfield. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Hurts. He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
At their own 34-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Connecting on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
First down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Baker throwing again. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44.
First down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's 2nd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
And 2 yards to go.
180.
backfield now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down.
Hey, over 30.
Mayfield to throw for it. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
It's a gain of 10. And the Buccaneer first
That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Real.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
The Buccaneer first down.
On the give, this is Irving. He got what he could there, rolling to the 14. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a quick pass to the right side, cut. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He'll go quickly to the right. And he's tackled for a short gain. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now begin the drive with Dillon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
For an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 25.
No play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling out to his left. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no! Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 20-zip lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Little short, Mayfield. Put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st down, here's Baker. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. And it's the Buccaneers. With it, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Forced out to his right. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Once more, it's Mayfield. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. Mike Evans with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game.
Buccaneers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
From the pistol, Hurts. Ball finds his running back. It's A.J. Dillon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 1st down, ball at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's going to keep it this time. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Christian is in with the INT. So he'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They gain 14 on the play, and that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
First down.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. A nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Kicked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up.
24-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Chased out to his right. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Stop.
From the gun, Mayfield. I know it's great flying through the air, Bronx, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. He's looking deep once again. It's grabbed inside the 30. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 14. Chase McLaughlin.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Corey's going to start with a run by Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Yaya Diaby on the stop. A loss of a yard. Brings up second down.
Not second down. Here's Barkley. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. Third down coming. Back to throw. Hurts. Over left side. Caught by Brown. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
It's fourth
Well, that
down.
is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. He'll throw it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Hurts to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And he's gonna get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of a yard. And an Eagles.
On first down, Hurts. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... Brought in, inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 13-point lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. Still going inside the 35. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the third. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Hurts looking to throw. That's Smith on the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down throwing for Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
First and 10, it's Hurts. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Tiger Hornet.
Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. It's Hurts once again. Finds the in route complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
It's a gain of 9.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
They'll run. It's Dillon. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I think some of us watching that in real time might not have been sure. He sure was. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first, and he popped right away, signaling that he had it.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Trying again, following the sack. All the left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
From the pistol, Hurts. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this, 4th and 4. He's back to throw. He connects downfield. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the third. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, brother. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Cut by the open man. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Baker now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here's a quick throw to the left. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Here's the give to Irving. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. It's a gain of 1 big yard, Bronk, because that sets him up with 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll try and punch it in. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. They'll run here following the penalty. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Irving on the inside give. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
180.
From the gun, Mayfield. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. This one intended for the running back. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Real. Hey, we're 33.
Desperation time here on 4th. Buys time, rolling right. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
The drive starts with a run by Dillon. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Good. No touch.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. He rolls to his right. Big gain downfield. And he has this to the opposing 35.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st down, a run with Barkley. Room to run inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Baker. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, alert! 180! Stop!
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He gets a lock behind one, deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
180! Stop!
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down. Here's Baker. Finds him on the crossing route. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Buccaneers losing by 14. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Once more, it's Mayfield. Forced out to his right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one count.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 48-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Good. Check. Anyone else?
Here's another carry for Barkley. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little fight of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
63. Good. Check.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Good. Check. Anyone else?
They'll go. Hurts. He finds it beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Got his target. It's Granson. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Good. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They're going to pass it here. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Hurts throwing again. Complete beyond the marker. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Great, set. Anyway,
Barkley. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. So beneath the chorus of fly, Eagles fly. It's a win for the Eagles. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.